Hey guys, this is Kitsy, and I help women succeed with the help of their deceased loved ones. One of my major secrets that I tell my coaching clients is that to feel their negative emotions. And yes, if you are just tuning in and you're like, oh my gosh, she just talked about this, that's right. After my son interrupted the video 4 times, I thought, yeah, I'll just do another one. Might be a little bit easier. So the importance of feeling your emotions is that we're able to really embrace what we're feeling in the moment. What I have learned is when we feel our emotions, we're able to stay present. So when we don't feel our emotions, that'll makes us to go from in our body to being present to feeling stuff and seeing stuff to staying in our head and then just staying there and not allowing us to be in the present moment. So, what we may be doing is essentially, being in fear or getting concerned about thoughts and whatnot, rather than still being in the present moment. So, what's hard is, you want to be present. You want to be present for your family. You want to be present for your loved ones and just for your life. Being present slows down time because you're in a more linear fashion. You're more in your body, so time goes slow as a time going fast. Where if time is going fast, then it's more thinking of how often are you actually in your head. How often are you actually just present? Um, and what I say sometimes when I want to really be present is I realign with my presence. That's what I say when I realize to myself, oh golly, I'm too much in my head. So, what I do is when negative emotions come up, I go and feel them and acknowledge them and embrace them. So, what I would recommend is to, journal it or just to feel it and allow it to come through you or to acknowledge it. So, by saying, I acknowledge that I'm feeling blank, it allows you to feel it and to allow it to move fast. I know sometimes when I say that statement with the feeling that I'm feeling, I kind of start like my body starts moving because I can feel it like moving through me fast. Another way to do it is to just journal it down and to find out why you're feeling that like that. What story in your head is making you feel like that? So it's super important to do this. If you are not feeling your emotions, allowing yourself to really embrace the emotions that you're feeling in a day to day, in a hard environment, or even in an easy environment, to do that. And comment down below if your parents taught you to cover up your negative emotions, or that if you were feeling a negative emotion, that it was bad and that you shouldn't feel it. So comment on that. I still don't think that you should, scream at kids. I think, or screaming at someone, doing it in a healthy manner is important. But at least feeling those emotions, by you feeling it, it puts you into an empowerment state and allows you to really shift the way you look at stuff. So, that story in your head is making you feel that emotion. So, by you feeling that emotion, you're able to switch and flip that story really easily. My example I give is that when I was first doing teaching for my child for COVID in March, it was really hard and I really didn't want to. And I was feeling in isolation because we were all isolated. I didn't want to do something, so I felt like I was being pressured to do something I didn't want to do. And what was it? I felt unhappy that I was doing it. And so by me feeling that one emotion, other emotions came, and I was able to kind of find out where that was coming from. And once I felt those, it totally changed. The whole experience changed, and I was more okay being that teacher, staying at home, and still being happy. So, next time you are feeling something that is negative, and I know at first it's going to be painful, and at first it's going to be like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. I don't like feeling this. But you get better with it over time. And the more you realize this is benefiting my life, not hurting it, the more you're just going to be like, here, let's feel this and let's get through it and let's move on. So it's really powerful when we're able to just feel it and allow it to teach us and for us to be a better, different version of ourselves after it. So I leave that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, comment down below how you can relate to this. Sometimes we need to feel negative emotions. Sometimes we have been taught so much at a deep level not to trust it and not to feel it that we don't do it at all. And that is why I'm here. I help you deal with your emotions. I help you really create that life of abundance and awesomeness. But for you to have that, you first got to experience those negative feelings that are hindering you from feeling blissful happiness, joy. So, or at least maintaining that for a while. So if you are really interested in figuring out how to, uh, be in a happier place for more of your time and for really just a better version of yourself, please look into coaching with me. I will include the link. I offer free consultations to see if you and I are a good fit. And, if you're ready to really make that investment in yourself. So I leave that with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, you never know what will happen. And, you'll be surprised to see how you're viewing things differently once you felt those emotions. Thank you so much for tuning in.